Yeah. I mentioned you kind of have all four corners of the state.
Right.
We haven't talked about Central Ohio, where
Absolutely.
I'm from.
Yeah.
But in your backyard, if you keep some of these guys that home, that you have some pretty awesome high school programs in your backyard, really.
Right. I mean, some of the ones within 15 minutes to half hour to an hour. Delta, Perrysburg, Wauseon, Wapakoneta. Oh my gosh, Archbold. And there's just so many. It's hard. I'm struggling to keep count of how many of them, and I'm still learning the geographics of it. I mean, Toledo's, within an hour of us.
Right.
Lima is within 45. Columbus is only 2 hours. Right.
Yep.
So I mean, there's just so much in this area, and it's fantastic. And so I'm nothing but excited. And if we can keep half a dozen of these guys and really make this a destination like it should be for a lot of these athletes to come and compete to. I mean, at the end of the day, there's not much of a difference between being successful at the NIL level and any other. It's just a lot of people don't have the knowledge about it and what it's about. I mean, my roommate, Riley Smucker, he was a national qualifier up at Cleveland State.
Yep.
He went down to Life. He was an NIL, they're top 5 team in the country.
Yep.
Ended up being a 2-time All-American down there. But you're like, well, a D1 qualifier would is probably winning D3. They're probably winning whatever, right? But he was a 2-time All-American, and those dudes who are just as good, or qualifier All-American champ levels at these levels.
Yep.
So, and then the day you're also like he was, I talked with him, and he was all sad because his goal would be national champ at the end of the day. I'm like, dude, you're a 3-time national qualifier, 2-time All-American.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's pretty dang impressive.
Right.
Like, there's not too many people who can say that.
Right.
And so, looking at it, is we have dudes who are, state champs who might not make it the nationals ever, and you're like, that's wild when you look at it.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah,
it's a different beast when you come to the level, and it takes a lot of work to be successful, but we have everything, all the tools needed for that, all the resources.